Welcome back to Mind Matter. I remain your counselor, Joshua Satwan. In our last episode, we talked about what happens when the mind uh, is overloaded, when the stress finally spills over. Today, we are focusing on what comes after that moment, the silence that actually follows that moment when the events or the challenge comes in the meta snap. For many, that silence feels heavy. It is a space where words are hard to find, where even greeting someone feels like too much. But inside that silence, there are real voice. Those voice remind us we are not alone. Recently, I spoke with a young man around and who had been struggling with unemployment. He said, I uh, used to wake up and just lie on the bed, staring at the ceiling. I thought I was even useless. That was his comment, his response. But I wasn't. I was just tired of pretending I was fine. Yeah, recently. Even also a woman recently, market woman recently shared a story how he carried everything on his head, work, family, church, that one day he said, I just broke down when I finally asked for help. I realized healing doesn't start with noise. It starts small, like resting or talking to someone you trust. And there's another man, a bus driver, who I also interviewed. He told me that I didn't know how to explain what I was feeling. But when I joined even football with boys, I started to feel human again. I didn't talk much at first, but just being there remind me I wasn't alone. Now, each story is different, but the message is same. There is strength in speaking up, hope in being heard. Now, silence can feel isolating, but it can also be the beginning of change. One listener told me that she started writing down her thoughts in a small notebook, like during an interview section. And at first, it was just one line a day. I am tired. I feel empty. But over time, those lines became longer, and she realized she was slowly finding her voice back. Another man also told me he found comfort in our simple routine like boiling hot water for tea every morning. These are things that have really helped some persons out of this a snap situation. He said those small things gave me structure. They remind me life was still moving and I could move. These are the quotes from people who have had this challenge. Now, healing doesn't always come with loud declaration. Sometimes it whisper. Sometimes it find in the smallest act of courage. Sending a text to a friend, joining a prayer group, or simply admitting I am not okay. So if you have been quiet for long, let this be your reminder. Your voice matter. Even a whisper can be the start of healing. In our next episode, we will talk about what comes after silence, how to rest, rebuild, rediscover peace in our daily life. Until then, be kind to your mind. Listen to your own voice. This is Mind Matter, and you have been listening to Matters Now, Voice in the Silence. So, going through this episode, you will understand that one of the way out of this challenge, Meta Snap challenge, is your voice. Please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. If you are watching on another channel, if you're on Facebook, please don't forget to follow me on YouTube, Joshua Osatun TV. That is the YouTube channel. And please don't forget to hit the notification button when you do so. Thank you.